Good morning and welcome to a Home with the Vlogward, the third. Home vlog! We got some stuff to do around the house today. Got shelves to install. We've got, what was the other stuff that we had to do?
What shelves are we installing?
I have some shelves in the bathroom that I've been meaning to install for the longest time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, there was something else.
I want to make some pesto with our basil, because our basil is like out of control. We have so much basil.
Yeah.
Oh, did you show them the tomatoes?
Not yet. Check this out.
This is awesome.
A lot of you guys know we have this arrow garden over here. Look at how many tomatoes are growing on it. There are so many tomatoes in this. And like, they're all around the back too. There's just tomatoes everywhere. Our mint is out of control. We need to do something about this mint. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but just everywhere you look on this plant, there are tomatoes. I cannot wait. We're gonna have the most tomatoey salad ever. Also, the birds have been loving this spicy bird food. Like, not every bird has loved it, but a lot of birds have, oh no, they're fighting. A lot of birds have loved it. The squirrels have not touched it. I've seen a few come up to it and kind of like sniff at it, but then they run away. Yeah, look, oh, bird fight. Over our spicy bird food. What's that one climbing up the tree?
Where?
He's behind the tree right now. There he is.
Oh.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
Never seen that before.
I didn't know they could climb up trees.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, that's how woodpeckers go, but I've never seen a bird that's not a woodpecker do it.
Huh.
Okay, so it's been a few days since I came out here and looked at the basil plant. I did not know that it was flowering, and I didn't know that basil plants can flower. Oh, it's so humid out here, it's fogging up the camera. Sorry about that. And why is it raining, you might ask? Because there's a tropical storm out in the Gulf of Mexico called Tropical Storm Cristobal. It's not gonna hit us, it should hit somewhere around Louisiana, maybe Mississippi, but we're getting the outer bands of it right now. So it's not a lot of wind or anything like that, it's just a lot of very light rain, just like constant rain and dreariness. So I think that's what it's gonna be like all weekend. Oh, another thing, Universal Orlando officially opened to guests yesterday. And I have a friend that's actually staying at Royal Pacific right now, and so he's been going to Universal for the past few days. He says there's not very many people there. He asked a team member, and this is just hearsay, who knows if this is true or not, but they said that there was a cap of 7,000 people allowed into the park, which is not very many at all. So everything that I've seen, the lines are very short as far as like wait time. They're long because of social distancing, but they're short for wait times. There's just not a lot of people at Universal right now. So, interesting. Very interesting. Another interesting fact about Universal is that they have a cap on capacity, and they're counting everybody that's staying at their hotels as if they are going to the parks that day. So, if you're not staying at a resort at Universal, you're less likely to get in. Like, we have annual passes, so if I just showed up and there were already, say, I don't know what the limit is, say 500 people. It's not 500 people, but that's just an example. Say the limit of people allowed in the Universal was 500, and there were already 499 people staying at the resorts, and I probably wouldn't get in if I wasn't the first one in line. I haven't heard any stories of people being turned away yet, but it is possible. I know I keep turning on the camera and being like, oh, another thing, but oh, another thing. You guys were right about us giving Jackson bananas too early in the game because he prefers sweet things now. So I tried to give him some broccoli, absolutely hated it. Tried to give him peas and carrots, hated it. Like, would not open his mouth, would turn his face away from me. And then we did broccoli and pears together, loved it. Also, we started doing allergens with him. He's had banana and peanut butter, loved that as well.
Oh, but a lot of you guys had mentioned that maybe we were starting the allergens too soon. And we did talk to the pediatrician. They were the ones that recommended like starting now. But also they said because neither of us have like a peanut allergy or a shellfish allergy, like we don't have any allergens as far as food allergies go, that he would have less of a chance to be allergic to those things. Right. So that's why they were less worried about us starting now.
Also, he tried cheese. So there you have it. He's 2 of them down. 2 of the top 8 down.
And I think some of you mentioned in yesterday's video, which I didn't even realize, strawberries and melons are like a top allergen. I didn't know that. Really? Yeah, I had no idea. So we haven't done any of those with him yet. Huh. But I didn't even know that those were allergy foods.
Yeah. So I've only known of the top, what is it, top 8, top 7?
I don't even know. I didn't even know there was a top number.
Yeah. So we bought these mangoes to give to Jackson, but we decided to make some smoothies because...
Well, because they're super ripe.
Yeah, they're gonna go bad.
Yeah, but we've never really eaten mango before. Not like an actual mango. Like we've had mango cut up, you know what I mean? So I didn't know how to cut the mango, and I feel like I wasted a lot of this one. It's also super, super ripe. So it was hard to get the skin just kind of came off with the fruit, like the fruit meat. I don't know, what do you call that?
Meat, yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I think this should be pretty good. It's strawberry, blackberry, banana, and mango.
Sounds delicious. We're having smoothies.
We're having smoothies.
There is our smoothie. This is delicious. You know what this needs? Peanut butter.
Does it? I feel like peanut butter would be so weird in that.
Mmm.
You know what's weird about Jackson eating solid foods?
What?
I think it's kind of forcing us to eat more fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
Because we have them in the house now. Not that we didn't have fruits and vegetables in the house before, but we're eating more like fresh fruits and vegetables.
I feel like we should say this too.
What?
We haven't bought Jackson any pre-made baby food.
No, we bought this book. So we got the Big Book of Organic Baby Food. And that's where we found the broccoli and pear recipe, which sounds really weird, but actually it wasn't bad.
Yeah, the pear is not, you know how pear is not super sweet?
Yeah, it just kind of like diluted the taste of the broccoli so that he was getting broccoli without realizing like, hey, this is broccoli, because he doesn't like broccoli. But there's a lot of different recipes in here that are like sweet and savory things.
Yeah.
Which are good if your kid is not loving vegetables.
And so like, well, and also it goes through everything. It goes all the way up to like toddlers.
Yeah.
Like if you're feeding your kid, I don't know, pumpkin oat pancakes with apple butter.
Yeah, and there's stuff in here that
zucchini pizza bites.
There's stuff that we could definitely, like, we would eat. So it's stuff that we could eat as a family, but stuff that's good for Jackson as a 6-month-old as well. So, I don't know, I definitely recommend this book. We like it so far. We just got it on Amazon, so I'll link the Amazon link down below, but it's making us a little bit healthier.
Yeah, so. We're gonna try, what was it? It was like black bean and mango? Yeah, it was black bean and mango puree.
And it says, protein never tasted so good. The juicy mango cuts the starchiness of the black beans, giving this combination puree a satisfying sweetness and silky texture.
Heck yeah.
So, I don't know, it just had some stuff in here that we wouldn't have normally thought about. And so far, he's enjoyed the recipes that we've tried.
Yeah.
So.
But to be fair, we've only moved on to 2 ingredient things in the past day or 2.
Yeah, so we haven't done this for a long time.
Right.
But so far, it's working.
Somebody just woke up from their nap. His name is Jackson. He's gonna eat some broccoli and pears. And one thing that we've noticed is that we've been kind of leaning more on the pureed food just because he gets more of it. When we were doing the baby-led weaning, he wasn't like eating as much.
But also, I feel like it would be hard because he doesn't like just broccoli.
Oh, you got something on your shirt.
Oh, well, that's baby food. It's messy. But he doesn't like just broccoli, so we have to like trick him into eating broccoli by pureeing it with pear. So that's why we're doing more pureed foods, I think, so that we can give him the stuff he doesn't like with the stuff he does like.
Right.
So like tonight we're gonna do, I think, black bean and mango. But if we just fed him black beans, I don't think he would like it.
No. Do you? And then next week, when we order our next bit of food, we're gonna get some meats for you to try. Ooh, you wanna try some chickies?
Yeah, you're gonna have some chicky nugs.
No, you're gonna have some pureed chicken.
What do you think? You loved it yesterday.
When he's first waking up, I feel like he's like not prepared to eat.
He doesn't love anything when he's first waking up.
And so it's like...
He's very like apprehensive. But I think then eventually he's like, oh yeah, I like this. Oh yeah, this is yummy.
You like it?
Kind of.
It's so funny to watch, like, and this is gonna sound strange, but it's funny to watch his face develop because his like upper lip is further out than his bottom lip.
Oh yeah.
And so when he eats, like right now, if I put this spoon in his mouth, oops.
Oh, he doesn't want it. No.
Buddy, look.
It's yummy.
Mmm.
Now you eat it like Daddy ate it.
So yummy.
Be like Daddy. He literally goes, nope.
So when I put it in his mouth, you see how there's just like a ton on his bottom lip there because his upper lip like goes over top.
Yeah, so
Like
it just comes right out of his mouth.
And I always wondered, like when I saw kids that had like chocolate all over their mouth, like how are you eating that chocolate? Now I know.
Just like this.
Just like that it got all over your face.
Oh, buddy.
Happened?
Today you don't like it. Uh-oh. Daddy likes it.
Whoa, that's so good. Do you want to try it? You sure? Daddy's gonna eat all of it.
Oh no, look at that face. Oh, buddy. We're not trying to make you upset. We just want you to get your fiber.
Jackson.
I love that when he gets upset now, he does that through his nose.
Oops.
Oh no. So if you guys are dealing with this as far as like, or if you have dealt with this as far as kids liking something one day and then not liking it the next day, what do you do? Do you just keep trying it? Do you, like, should we give him another, because we have sweet potatoes in the fridge too, so do we give him sweet potatoes? Like what do we do at this point? I think this is where we're constantly learning is we don't know what to do right now. Oh, is he eating it? Are you eating it? Do you like it now? See, because then all of a sudden he is like, well, it's not so bad. I guess I'll eat it. So I guess that's the answer is you just keep trying.
So the other thing is he could just be like not hungry at the moment. But like it's lunchtime. And so I'm like trying to get him on an eating schedule.
Oh, well, I feel like he
also like just took a long nap.
Yeah, how long? He was asleep for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So you should be hungry, bud. You should be very hungry. You didn't have any food for 2 whole hours. Yeah.
Is it good? Do you like it now? Daddy's gonna eat it. You sure? Do you want to have it? You sure you don't want this? It's delicious. You liked it 2 seconds ago. See, that's good. So yummy. Yeah. You love it.
I love it when he scrunches his face up.
Yummy broccoli and pear.
So yummy. Yeah. No.
So one thing that we've been trying to do is get him to drink. This is like a transitional sippy cup, so it's not hard. It's like very similar to a nipple on a bottle, but he's getting it. Like he's almost there.
Oh, yummy.
He just needs to like learn how to
like lift it. He doesn't really lift his hands above his head.
Just when he's sleeping.
Yeah, so it's hard. I don't think he understands that part quite yet. Close. There it is. There it is. You found it. What do you think? Did some of that water go in your mouth? Some of it did, huh?
There you go.
Look at those little muscles.
So lift up on it. There it is, right there.
What is that buddy doing? Did you have a lot of lunch? Did you have a delicious lunch? Yeah?
Some stuff I want to show you guys. We got the snoo all packed up, ready to be sent back. We got more of this, which is going to be Jackson's little playmat area. The colors were just a little bit off. Like you can see, it's strange because like this is part of the new package, but so are these two. And you could see a definite color difference between these two and these two. And then I took apart the bassinet, which was the original thing that he was sleeping in when he came home, and that's going into storage. All right, buddy, while you're eating your giraffe, we're gonna be eating our lunch.
Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. So actually, some of you guys sent this to us a while back. This pasta is actually expired, but I feel like, does pasta really go bad? I don't know. I guess we'll see if it tastes any different, but this is red lentil pasta.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was sent in like a vegan box that somebody mailed us. So this is an allergy tolerant thing. So I'm excited, but it has a full serving of vegetables and 46% of our daily fiber.
Ooh.
And it has more protein.
Whoa, buddy.
Yeah.
We're gonna be having lots of fiber. Back at it again with the live streams.
Yeah, we haven't been live in, I feel like
a week.
It feels longer than that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do some Mad Libs today. So we did these a little while back, and then we, I forget what we did instead. I think the ear videos, we were doing an ear tour. So now we're gonna do some of these. Again, they're fun.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So we keep forgetting to show you guys during the live show, but we just had a live show.
Yeah, well, we showed you guys before the live show.
Yeah.
So we had a live show, we did a little bit of Mad Libs. You guys got to see the baby. We answered a bunch of questions.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go take a walk with baby.
Because it finally stopped raining.
We've been trying to do like a walk around the neighborhood pretty much like every day.
Yeah.
And because the weather's been sort of like gloomy and dark a little bit, it's less hot.
Yeah. It's been
nice.
reasonably temperature-wise.
Yeah.
Reasonable temperature-wise. But not like, I don't know, I'd like to have the sun into there too. Like I'd like to go out in the sun one day.
It's not been sunny though.
No.
So, and it's just the tropical storm. The weather's been pretty like rainy. What do you think, Jackson? Do you love it?
He likes looking around at everything.
I think he still loves his little bee friend.
Well, he does when there's nothing happening, but like when we're walking around, he likes to look at everything that's going on around him.
What do you think?
Okay, so much later in the day, Jackson is asleep now.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to show you any of that. He's sleeping.
I wanted to ask you guys, how do you maintain like a normal bedtime with a baby? Not for us, for him. Like we say his bedtime's at 8.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, so let's start getting him ready for bed at 7:30. And then like now it's 7:45 and he's already asleep. He just like fell asleep quick tonight.
Oh,
but then
okay.
like some nights he takes a lot longer to fall asleep.
Well, because I think the book that I read, sorry, I'm making dinner, that's why I have some corn in my hand. I was just shucking some corn. I think that the book that I read is that at this age, they said that he needs to have a bedtime between 7 and 8 p.m.
Right.
So maybe it was 7 and 8:30.
7 and 8:30, yeah.
p.m. So I think if they go to bed anytime in there, you are within their bedtime.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I think at least. I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm new here.
Me too. Oh, wait, what's that you said? You're making dinner?
I am.
What are you making for dinner?
I am making barbecue chicken with cornbread and quick pickled green beans.
Ooh, that cornbread looks good. We don't have a skillet.
I'm gonna do it in this. It says it should be in a skillet, but it doesn't have to be in a skillet. So I'm gonna do it in this pan that we have. But it's cheesy cornbread.
Oh, that's good.
I've never had cheesy cornbread.
Never?
Not that I can recall. I don't know. It sounds like it's gonna be pretty delicious. So I'm gonna do that. And then I guess you don't even cook the green beans. Like we literally are just pickling them with the shallot.
Oh, I thought we were just eating raw green beans. I was like, what?
Well, they're
pickled.
kind of raw.
It's like ceviche.
Yeah, but
use an acid to cook it.
And then we also have to barbecue, like cook on the grill, like grill up some barbecue chicken, which I'm so excited about. That'll be delicious.
I feel like, so I went and I got more propane the other day, and we were out of propane for kind of maybe like a month.
Yeah.
And I feel like the grill doesn't work the same with this new bottle of propane.
Why?
Like maybe like something's like clogged or something.
Why? What do you
But
mean?
like one side, the flame is blue, like it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And the other side, the flame's orange. And like bigger.
Okay.
Which is not supposed to be.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm gonna like go out there and have a look inside the grill right now and see if I can see something.
Okay. I'm gonna make dinner.
Okay, so I took the grill apart. This side, which was over here, was not doing as good as this side. Like this side was totally normal. And so I took this apart to have a look inside of it to see what was going on. And there's like something that built a little nest inside there, like a spider or a caterpillar or something. So I gotta clean that out and then it should work just fine, hopefully. So that was less exciting than I thought it was. I just used a little bottle brush here and I stuck it inside and it cleaned out whatever it was. It was like a spider web or something. So hopefully, let's see. So this side works totally fine. Now let's see how this side does. Much better. Okay, so we did it. Nice work, everybody. I know there wasn't much to see, but we did it. I gotta clean out the bottom of this grill. It looks pretty bad. What you making there?
I was trying to show you guys what I was doing. It's hard, like, only having one hand. Like, I don't think I can be a cooking vlogger. You know what I mean?
I think they set up like 50 cameras and stuff.
I think you're right.
And we're just like, we got this one camera and we hold it.
It's hard to do. So this is basically, it has chili powder in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is exciting. So
Spicy.
it's like sugar, chili powder, salt, cornbread mix, like cornmeal, a whole ear of corn, like shucked, like in, you know, cut the corn off. There's some cheddar cheese.
Butter.
Butter. I think it needs more butter. And then there's water.
I don't know if you want to put too much butter in there because I feel like that's the proper consistency for cornbread.
I said it was going to be loose.
Yeah, I mean,
so
that's probably beyond loose right there. Well, it's a little bit loose. Yeah, because of the corn.
Okay. I don't know. It looks pretty good, so I'm excited for that. And then
I think we'll put butter on it after it's cooked.
I think you're right.
Oh, wait, we have like a tiny skillet. Is that too small?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So the one he's talking about is like for one egg. It's like this big. And now I'm going to pickle up my green beans and then we just have to grill the chicken.
Heck yeah.
So I think this will be a pretty easy dinner. So now it wants me to pour this in the skillet.
Or pan.
Or, yeah. Is this not like a skillet? I mean, I know it's not a cast iron skillet, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think this is going to be good.
I hope so. I know it's not a cast iron skillet though, so I hope it cooks the same way. You know what I mean?
Should. There's butter in the bottom down there.
Yeah. So then I'm going to top it with the remaining cheddar. I've just never had cornbread with like cheese on top.
What? Are you kidding me?
I really haven't.
I'm sure that you have.
I really haven't.
I feel like they have it at like every country restaurant in the world.
I don't think so.
I bet you if I look on Cracker Barrel's website right now, it's going to be like cheesy cornbread.
No, they do have a cheesy hash brown casserole that's good though. Now, as soon as my oven is preheated, I'm going to put this in the oven. But first, because it's not preheated yet, I'm going to marinate my chicken. It didn't tell me to do this, but I'm going to marinate the chicken in the barbecue sauce. And then I'm going to start pickling my green beans.
Yeah, so let me ask you guys this. So when you're making barbecue chicken, this recipe says grill the chicken dry, like you salt and pepper it and then you throw it on the grill. And then after it's cooked for 2 minutes, then you flip it over and you brush it with barbecue sauce and let it cook for another minute and then you flip it over and brush it with barbecue sauce. Is that how you do it, or do you marinate the chicken in barbecue sauce and then put it on the grill? Because that's how we do it, because I think it makes a better barbecue flavor that way.
Well, and it like glazes, like the barbecue sauce becomes like a glaze.
Yeah, it's the same. It would do the same thing if we did it the way that they're talking about it, but I feel like you lose more barbecue sauce the way that they say to do it.
Right. But then we always put more barbecue sauce at the end anyway.
Right.
They never give you enough sauce in these recipes.
Right. Mmm.
Right,
oh, it already smells so good. It's not even cooking yet and it smells good.
Ooh, so it cooks for
25 minutes. I made that up. It was just a guess.
15 to 20, you were close.
Oh, it's close.
Okay, so I just reread the recipe. I need to get better at reading the full recipe. I'm just so, you know what it is the baby goes to sleep at like 7:30 or 8 like we were talking about earlier. We don't usually eat dinner until after he goes to sleep, and by this point I am so hungry that, because we try to eat dinner at like 5-ish, because that's when we would normally eat. If we didn't have the baby, we would eat at like 5-ish. And it just doesn't, it's hard to do with him, especially now that he's so like more mobile. He's not like actually crawling or anything yet, but he's so like, I don't know, it's just hard. So we always have to have dinner after he eats, and by this point I'm just so starving that I don't read anything, and I'm like, okay, here, let's cook the dinner, and I always miss a step. So we do cook the green beans after all that talk of ceviche and vinegar and all that. We are cooking the green beans. But first, I'm going to make the like vinegar dressing stuff with the shallots. And then we add that to the cooked green beans. They're like parboiled, I guess. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing now.
What you doing?
I just finished trimming up my green beans. So now I'm gonna put them in my boiling water.
Did you already tell them that you have to cook them?
I did. I was like, oh, I didn't read it. So these are gonna parboil for 3 minutes.
Well, that's not so long.
And then I'm gonna add them to my red onions, which are pickling right now. Just in a little bit of red wine vinegar and
oil, sugar, salt and pepper.
No sugar.
No sugar?
Yeah, just salt and pepper.
Was there supposed to be sugar in it?
It wasn't on the recipe.
Oh.
So
I thought you said sugar earlier.
that one in the, oh, we have to look at the cornbread.
Oh. It's got a minute left.
I meant to look at it and see.
I feel like it could go longer.
Should it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put it on for 5 more minutes.
I don't know about 5 more minutes, maybe 3.
Okay. All right.
Because it wasn't browned at all, right?
I don't know.
It didn't look brown.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, a little bit longer. Get that cheese a little bit crispier.
Okay. I'm excited for dinner.
It's gonna be good.
I think so.
Chicken's cooking too. That's outside though, and it's
Okay.
dark outside.
Yeah, you can't really see that. I was telling him that we have to eat dinner so late now with the baby. It's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, dinner's almost done. So I think we'll just show you when it's done.
Okay.
Because the rest of this stuff is boring. I hope it's cooked all the way through. Oh, I think it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. Oh boy.
I think it's gonna be less like a cornbread and more like a corn souffle.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I think so.
I almost grabbed it with my bare hand.
Oh, you gotta be careful. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. This dinner looks pretty darn good.
Yeah, I was worried that it was gonna be like a lot of work for maybe not the most delicious outcome. But I think I'm wrong.
I think you're wrong.
I think I know more about corn souffles than you do. It's not cooked all the way through, I don't think.
Yeah, it is. It's got corn in it. That's why it's falling apart.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The best shot we've ever had on this channel. Look at you got your
What is that?
Your fork is reflecting on you.
Is that what it is?
Or your knife, yeah. So I've had the green beans so far and they are delicious.
They're so good. I would totally make these green beans again, and they were so easy to make.
Yeah, that dill.
Fresh dill
Beautiful.
is where it's at. Maybe we should have grown dill in our thing.
Oh yeah.
Was that
we
an
still
option?
can.
Did
I don't
we?
know.
No.
Maybe. Yes.
Well, I like dill. Oh, yeah, it's my knife. There we go.
What did you think of the cornbread?
It's really good. I do think it could use a little butter on top. I
Yeah.
feel like everything is better with a little butter on top.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I like the addition of the chili powder. Really good. I haven't had the chicken yet, but this is a really delicious dinner.
So far so good.
Yeah. Here's a little close-up of the green beans, but this was so delicious. Just parboil your green beans, slice up some shallots, add a little fresh dill, marinate your shallots in the red wine vinegar and oil and salt and pepper. So delicious. And then here's the skillet cornbread. And I think this would definitely be better in a cast iron skillet, but it's really good just in a regular pan too. And the chicken looks really delicious. I love grilled chicken, so. Yum, you did so good. What?
I have 2 knives.
No, one's for the butter.
Oh, I thought you already used it and I was like, why are there 2 clean knives here?
Huh, I see you brought knives to the old spoony knife fight.
Nah, I see you've played knifey spoony.
Oh, is that what it is? It's a Simpsons thing.
You know that phrase, best laid plans of mice and men?
Is that what the phrase is?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna change it to best laid plans of parents of 6-month-olds.
Why?
Because like when we started the video, we're like, we're gonna hang a shelf, we're gonna make pesto, we're gonna do all this stuff.
I was thinking about the
And
shelf,
now
right?
it's like 9:15 at night.
Well, I mean, I think that we just had... Today was kind of like a weird day because the baby was... I think his naps were off.
His naps were off and he slept weird last night.
Yeah, last night was rough. So we didn't really talk about this, but I had a clogged milk duct, which is the most painful thing ever. That was the first time I've ever had like that. No, it's not. This is the second time.
Yeah, but this one was worse.
Yeah, it was terrible. I really I don't know, it was not fun. If you've ever experienced it, you know that it's not fun. And so it finally worked itself out today, but because it was clogged, I feel like he wasn't getting as much milk as he was supposed to last night. So his sleeping was he woke up every 2 hours. Yeah. I was exhausted. He
got enough milk to put himself back to sleep for a little bit rather than 4 hours. Yeah. He's 2 hours. Now I'm awake.
Yeah, and so I have to get up every time because he needed to eat. So it wasn't oh, can you go put the baby to sleep so I can sleep this time? It was he needs to eat every single time.
Right.
So anyway.
And it was one of those things too where it's people are well, you have to let him cry it out. And it wasn't one of those situations because what would happen is he would wake up, he would just kind of be awake. And so I would go in there and I would rock him and he would fall back asleep. And then as soon as I put him down, he's just and then he starts crying.
Because he's hungry.
Because he's hungry.
We're not going to let him cry it out we're not going to let him cry it out at all. That's just not the kind of parenting style I think we're going to go forward with.
Right.
I mean, if you do, that's fine. Everybody has their own style. But I don't think we're going to do that.
I don't think we're strong enough people to do that.
Yeah.
I can't watch him cry and be he'll be all right.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart.
Well, and we were doing the live show earlier and he woke up and we were looking at the monitor during the live show and we're oh, he's awake, we better go get him. And somebody said, why do you get him every time? As soon as he wakes up, why do you get him? And I don't have an answer for that. I just want him to be with us.
Yeah.
So I don't want to just leave him alone in his crib, even if he's totally fine, which he was. Yeah. But I don't know. So anyway, long story short, Everybody has their own parenting style, which is totally fine. But we were so tired this morning. I was so tired. I don't know. Were you so tired?
Yeah, I mean, I'm tired every morning, but...
I was like extra tired though. So we had this idea that today we were gonna get all this stuff done, and his sleep schedule was kind of messed up, so that didn't really happen. But what I wanted to say is the shelf in the bathroom. So we have the shelf that we wanted to put in the bathroom, and if you've been with us for a while, you might remember where we redid our bathroom downstairs, like just a...
Yeah, like some paint and a shelf. Very
like minimal DIY stuff. It was not like anything major. But we bought this shelf to go in that bathroom, and it ended up being too, like
it stuck out too far.
Right, so if you're going to the bathroom, the shelf was like right in your face.
Yeah,
like if you're a guy,
because it was over the toilet.
Yeah, if you're like standing up and you're a guy, it'd be like right here. So we were like, we'll put that in the bathroom upstairs, because it's not gonna be in anybody's face.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to do is I want to paint the walls before we put the shelf up.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to paint that bathroom like a pale pink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
To match the shower curtain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, well, where's this coming from?
I told you that.
I forgot about that. Because so here's what you did. You said, I want to paint the bathroom that color on the shower curtain.
Yeah.
But now you go, I want to paint it like a pale pink. And I was like...
That's the color on the shower curtain.
Well, I understand that, but like... growing up, we had a pink bathroom and a blue bathroom because my parents' house was from the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And so like a pink bathroom with a pink toilet and a pink sink and like a pink tub.
Yeah.
So we called it the pink bathroom and pink tile. And when you said that, I was like the pink bathroom?
No.
And so it was very confusing.
No, I want to have it like, there's, the shower curtain has like these little flowers all over it, and one of the flowers are pale pink, and I think it would be really nice.
Like a pastel pale pink.
Yeah.
Like a watercolor pale pink.
I mean, isn't that the same thing?
Well, I mean, okay, when you say pale pink, in my mind, directly goes to, like, baby pink.
No. And then I would still like to paint the guest bedroom, which we never did that either.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that.
But, so my whole thing was that I wanted to paint the bathroom before we put the shelf up.
Okay.
So that's why
we didn't put the shelf up today.
Long story long. Yeah. And then what was the other thing we wanted to do?
Make pesto.
Oh, and I still want to make pesto, but because we weren't going to eat it tonight, because we had the chicken, I feel like pesto doesn't stay, like, you would want to make it. It's
oil, right?
But I know, but I feel like it would separate. Like, you would want to make it when you're going to eat it.
Okay.
So we're going to make it tomorrow.
We're doing it.
Yeah. All right, so we just put Jackson to bed. Like, he went to bed, and he woke up. No, we put him to real bed. Like, hopefully he's really asleep now.
Hopefully. But I feel like tonight's gonna be the same as last night.
I hope not, but I think you're right. Yeah. I think he's going through a growth spurt. I think is what's really happening.
I think he's going through a growth spurt. I think he's getting his teeth in, and I think that he is now sleeping in a crib.
How long does the teeth thing happen?
I don't know.
Like, is he gonna be like this until all of his teeth come in? Like, every single one of them?
I don't know.
Because I feel like that's gonna take a while. So, I don't know, let us know, I'm curious. But I figured we should do at least one of the things we said we were gonna do.
Yeah.
So I know we didn't do anything, but we should do one thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put Jackson's picture that he made me for Mother's Day in this frame that we got from Amazon.
Yeah.
It finally came in. You guys are probably like, hey, that was a long time ago. It just came in.
These, for like a 13 by 19 frame is hard to find.
Yeah, but we
And
found
like, why is this 13 by 19?
I don't know.
Why not like 14 by 20?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. But we're gonna see. I think the funny thing is that we're gonna have this little hole here.
Oh yeah.
So.
That'll be nice.
Do you think, let's see here. Let's see what it looks like.
We like flip it over and make a white.
It's sized for digital photos.
What?
That's why. I don't know. Is that how big digital photos are?
No.
How do you know?
Because digital photos are the same size as regular photos.
Not according to this thing.
Oh. Okay.
That's digital, baby.
You're doing great. You got to push down on them.
Oh, do you? I didn't know. These are like new fancy ones.
They're the same as everyone.
I've never had to push down on them before.
Oh my goodness.
What the heck? It must be because they're digital. That's why.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, look.
Well,
how does that look?
It might be okay. I feel like, how much was this frame?
$13.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, it's not very nice. I hope it was cheap.
Yeah, it was very cheap.
Okay, let's see here. I still have to clean the outside.
Oh yeah, it looks great. It is a little bit wrinkly, but other than that, like...
I think it'll even out in time.
Gives it character.
Yeah. Let's clean the outside here.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Where should we put it?
I thought you wanted it in your office.
Yeah, I think I do want it in my office, actually.
So those of you guys that have kids and you have a baby monitor and they're asleep up in the room and you're like listening to the baby monitor in the background, but also the dishwasher is running and you can hear the dishwasher going like... Do you have like phantom, like, is that the baby?
I feel like there are so many phantom noises that I hear where I'm like, did the baby just cry? Do you guys do that?
So you're tired, I'm tired, we're all tired.
But
it's been a good day.
It has been a good day, and now we have some beautiful framed art.
It is beautiful.
I love this so much. I'm so happy that we got the frame in.
Yeah.
Although the frame doesn't connect right here, which is kind of annoying.
I'll fix it.
Okay.
You gotta use a hammer.
Oh no, we're gonna break it. But I love this. This is so awesome. I'm happy that we framed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all in all, it was a fantastic day. We didn't get done everything that we wanted to get done, but we still had a good day.
And I think that that's part of, like, with this whole...
That's quarantine, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you just kind of have to, like, take little victories as far as maybe you're not gonna have everything done, but did you get something done?
Maybe.
I mean, that's all you can really ask for.
We put Jackson's picture in a picture frame. We did it.
I mean, we did some other stuff too, but yeah, so I think we did all right.
All in all, it was a good day.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we are off. And we will see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to help.
So today's organization that we want to shine a spotlight on, I'm going to read straight from their website just so I can make sure that I get everything, all the wording correct. But they are the Alliance for Justice. And for over 40 years, the Alliance for Justice has led the coalition to advocate for qualified, diverse judicial nominees. They will also expose the records of those that are unfit to serve on the bench and expand nonprofit advocacy and fight for equal access to justice. So please, if you guys have a moment, take a look in the description down below, check out the link. If you can donate, please donate. Talk about it with your friends and family. Share the link with your friends and family if you can, and just check it out if you can. We would really appreciate it. So thank you for watching.